Let's go to their spawn, boys. No, medic, 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 medic. Mmm. Ah. Hello there. If you somehow haven't noticed from the thumbnail and the intro of this video, today we'll be discussing my favorite weapon in the game, the gravity coil. I rate the gravity coil 69 out of 10. It's bad. Don't use it. You can't even shoot it. The Tide Turner is my go-to when it comes to mobility and just Demonite in general because of its instant recharge on kill. But don't take my word for it. I'll show you why the Tide Turner is the best shield in the game. Starting out with the stats of this weapon, plus 15% fire and explosive damage resistance on wear. Although not the best shield in the game when it comes to survivability, in fact, this shield has the lowest stats when it comes to damage resistance. His brothers either having plus 30% or more. But these resistances make up for it with the next stat on our list, full turning control while charging. But we will look into that later. For now, let's see what the more or less official TC2 wiki says about the Tide Turner. Overall, this weapon is good for a hybrid Demonite, being able to use the turning control with explosive weaponry to jump and charge a far distance, or to get a cheap hit on an enemy. Let's start breaking this down from the beginning. While it's true that the full turning is very useful, the Gladiator's Guard gives you more resistance to explosives, making it better for hybrid Demonites. The only real purpose I would see for hybrid Demonites is as an escape tool so that cutting corners is easier. Cheap hit on an enemy. I fully disagree with this one. 50 damage is nothing to bluff at. I'd say at least 20% of all my kills as a Demonites are from shield bashes. Now let's take a look at something I said earlier. Full turning control while charging. In Roblox there's this thing that I like to call leg hitbox bopping, which I can't really explain but rather I can show you. Alright, let me show you guys what I mean. More place apart. Extend it. There we go, let's test it. Alright, so you guys see how I am touching the ground, right? So basically what this is doing is building upward momentum really quickly, and this is why I look like I have a seizure every time I try to trimp. Melee kills refill 75% of charge meter. It's pretty much instant charge. Taking damage while sheer charging reduces the remaining charge time. I am rarely affected by this downside simply because I can just juke them out and not take any damage.
Bro, what? Say what? Uncle Dane. Okay, Uncle Dane. Bro, what? How? Dude, Uncle Dane all along. Oh my god! Please show mercy. I'm dead.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
Dang, that was actually really nice. Like, I expected you to just, like, run it in a straight line to me, but no, you went for a trimp, and, you know, it actually caught me off guard. It caught me off guard, I didn't know what to do.
Alt fire, charge towards blah 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 blah, gain a mini crit strike after impact. Let's talk about this stat. Taking a look again at the wiki, the charge on kill allows you to swap out the Spartan Savior for another melee weapon. However, the charge reduced on damage taken is quite significant and can easily cancel the charge altogether if taking constant damage such as from a brute. The mini crit only helps a little bit, and meleeing classes with a sword meant only for a Demonite is a bad idea. Who the f wrote this, dude? If you're doing a face-to-face fight with a brute, then you're doing something wrong. And about the mini crit thing, here's some statistics. These are your shield bashes, which you should be hitting 100% of the time if you want to use a Tide Turner. These are the mini crit hits with the sword, and these are the normal hits. This table shows you how much damage is required to kill each class. Effective health, if you will. You could argue that it should only be going on a face-to-face combat with these classes, since you can technically one-shot them, but if you're good like me, you know, you can get another hit on these guys as well. And about the brutes. Oh god, the brutes. Unless you are 100% sure the brute is literally blind.
Something is different.
I wouldn't tackle him unless you're behind him and you can outjuke him. I should probably also mention the effective health using the battle axe. That seems like an important information for people that use the battle axe religiously. But in my opinion, other than having to do one less swing on the brute and one-shotting all classes with health boosting items, which wasn't previously possible, I don't see much use for the battle axe. While we're at the subject of melee weapons, let's talk about what's the best in melee to use with the TIE Turner. Number 1, the Soul Sucker. Number 2, the Battle Axe. Number 3, the Katana. And nobody cares about the rest. And with all of that in mind, I should probably say that there is no best shield or shield better than other. Like every unlock in this game, they are meant to be situational. And yes, some are better than others in some situations. But I'll let you on a little secret here, buddy. If you want the TIE Turner to be the best shield in the game objectively, like literally unstoppable, then just get a friend to pocket it with crit screen and the minute crit downside becomes worthless!